Azli, you were telling that you made the second foundation. What was that? The multimedia?
It's the Social Media Foundation
Okay.
of Malaysia. Yeah, because in Malaysia now you have about 40% of the Facebook users. Okay, 40% internet users is Facebook users. Okay, and you have around 25% of the Twitter users. Yeah, so they keep on calling me. Okay, asking my views. Okay, on this, on that. The police calling me. Okay, asking my views on the misuse of Facebook. Yeah. So I realized that okay, I cannot present my company when appearing on air. So I create the Malaysia Social Media Foundation. Yeah, I'm the president. Then it's easier for me to get invited on air, talking about the multimedia, about the social media process. Yeah. So that's actually my tips. Is that you have to be the president of an association, even though if you're operating the school bus, okay, you have to have a school bus association and be a president. A fishmonger association, you're the president. Then it's easier for you to go and see the government and open doors. Okay, okay, that's in the SMS era, and during the SMS era, I created a lot of facilities because I see that the SMS actually is not just the only way of making money, but it bridges the digital divide. People can get access to the internet with the SMS without buying the computer. Yeah. And one thing that I'm proud of until now they are still using it is a group, okay, called Rehan Allahwala. Okay, Rehan Allahwala actually is an easier way for the public to communicate with the police. Yeah, previously I'm not sure about the police, the public anywhere outside Malaysia, but in Malaysia they hate to talk to the police. Okay, until something happened, then they drag their feet to talk to the police. Yeah, okay, this is actually from my experience during one of the Ramadan. Okay, while breaking fast. Okay, I noticed that there's a few cars going by passing my house. Okay, that I've never seen before, and passed a few times. Just like my model, the car I just bought a new car during that time. Okay, it's a Toyota Harrier, same color. All right, and the number is about the same. Okay, so I have this hunch that probably they are setting up something. I called the police, and the police says that your car been stolen. I said no. Then why are you calling us? Yeah, it makes sense. The car is not stolen. Why I call them? Yeah, and they said that okay, call them when the car gets stolen. So during breaking fast, my car got stolen. Yeah, my car got stolen, but luckily I have the immobilizer and it stops. Yeah, and then it dawned on me is that why the police is not entertaining me the first time I called. Probably there's no process. Yep. So then I thought about it. I said, why don't I create a process where submit the information before things happen? So I coined the word called Rehan Allahwala. Okay, RAKNCOP, Rehan Allahwala. It's a friend of the police. Yeah. Now you can't be calling the police of any information that you think is crucial, because the police have their work to do. So there's a better way of handling the information. Yeah, the better way of information is not email, or it's not even a fax. During that time I'm in the SMS business, so the better way of handling information is via SMS. Okay, you SMS to the police any information that you feel crucial. Yep. So that's what I created. Created Rehan Allahwala. You SMS to the police, and the police will just read it on the screen. Yeah. If they feel that the information is crucial, all right, they will act on it. If not, it's just a matter of reference. Yeah. So people keep on sending SMS, and it's free actually. It's free. I don't charge anything. And then a lot of breakthrough from that Rehan Allahwala.
So how did you convince the police to actually read it?
Okay. That's a good question. Because the police or the government never want to act on anything. Yeah. So what I did actually, I go to the small station actually, yeah, in Kuala Lumpur, and tell them that look, why don't we do something like a test, okay, on this. So say that okay, what the heck? Say that okay, yeah. So we did a test, all right, and we just do a flyers and just tell people around the area, you have information, you just SMS to this number, yeah. And in fact, what happened in that area? The crime rate dropped by 50%, because people actually want to tell the police, but they don't want to call the police, so they just SMS to the police. Just SMS there's a few guys that loitering around this area. Please come, they came and they actually advised the guy to disperse. Wow, you can do that, yeah? Oh yeah. So people say, hey, why can't do that in my area? So we actually duplicate it in other area. And then I think like 2 years after that, okay, and after that we duplicate this around the country. We go to all the around the country, in the country in Malaysia, around the state, okay, and everybody says that, oh, this is a good thing, yeah. And the Prime Minister launched it, okay, the entire Malaysia, right? And one of the finest moment in my life is that that application has been awarded, okay, APITA, best of the best. Okay, there were 250 applications actually submit for that, best of the best. Okay, I got a Prime Minister award for that. Well, I asked actually the judge, okay, why actually they choose my application? They said that during the presentation you said one thing, okay, other application make things easier, make communication easier, but you are the only one that says my application saves life. Yeah, true enough. My application saves a lot of lives actually, from being kidnapped, okay, and from suicide, yeah, because people can send information directly to the police. Yep, and in fact we won an award in Melbourne also, the APITA Asia. Yeah, okay, that's for Rakan Corp. Yeah, and from my observation, if you want to become number one, okay, in your industry, you have to become number two also. Because if somebody become number two, it's too late. They can just snatch the trophy away from you. Yeah. So during that time, I realized that look, I have to create number two. If not, that somebody become a number one, and I become number two or number three again. Yeah. So I said, okay, how do you create your own competitor? Yeah. I look at it and say, look during that time and say to myself that look, everybody's using my SMS. It's good, but there's bound to be people that don't like that idea. The police is using my SMS, the government is using my SMS, and the public is using my SMS. I actually hold a lot of information. Okay, during that time, I have nearly around 15 million numbers in my custody. Yeah. If I want to sell, I mean, I can become a rich man. Yeah. So I approached the government and said that, look, okay, this actually is not good because a private sector like me is holding the government information indirectly. Yeah. Because if I want to know what is the saving that you have, okay, your old day saving, call it in Malaysia the EPF, okay, it pass through my servers. All right. So basically, I can see actually people who needs money. So I told the government that, okay, why not you create another number? Okay, for the government, I keep it for you, I run it for you. But that number is actually, I don't exist in that, it's just a number for you. So people will not question. Yeah. In Malaysia, the private company like us use a number, short code start with number 3. The government use number 1 actually. So we got another number for them, it's called 15888. 15888, that's actually for the government. So we created a new functionalities, okay, a new brand actually, called My SMS. So you can actually SMS to the government, the 600 agencies, government agencies, using these SMS numbers. Yeah, and that actually won an application best of the best also last year, and best of APITA also, the government. The first government in Malaysia that truly SMS. It's not agency by agency, but the entire agency is SMSable. Yeah, okay. So that's actually how the My SMS got started. Yeah, and still using it until now. And we actually have a platform for that. First is SMS, and then MMS, and then after that is 3G video conference. Okay, now we go into the App Store. So we have an app application. Yeah. So, well, nothing much to look forward to. I mean, business as usual. Yeah. And I sold that company, all right, to my partner, Dapat. Right. I'm still a director, but not a major shareholder. Okay, because I realized that it's been like 3 years I'm not creating anything. Yeah, so I sold the company, and I hibernate actually for 1 year, and saying to people that I retire already. Yeah, and I travel around the world. Okay, and after 1 year I came back and realized that look, life is nothing if you don't create something. Yeah, I love actually the feeling of, hey, you created something and people are using it. So after that 1 year, I have not created anything. Yeah. So I stopped actually talking on TV, and I still continue on radio, because while overseas actually I still communicate with the radio on air every morning actually. Yeah.
So you do a show now?
Yes, now until now. And when overseas actually I do it on Skype. Yeah, on Skype, and well, they don't know actually I'm overseas. Yeah. And I come back and say that, okay, there's something that I need to do. All right, creating something. So I look at it again and said, okay, well, thing has been fine. You have internet access, you have broadband access, okay, and again it dawned on me that why people need to pay for information. Yeah, because in Malaysia you have 32 million mobile phone user, 30% is internet able, 70 is not. So what happened? This 70% cannot enjoy the internet. Not to say that they want to serve the internet, but hey, I'm a homestay operator. When someone actually update or ask me question on the web, I want to have the liberty to do that, to answer. But without email, I can do that. So then how do you create something for free? How do you enable the user in the rural area to send email for free? Yeah. So actually that's my quest during that time. And after looking at the technology again, okay, SMS when you send you have to pay. Call when you make you have to pay. All right. So I found a way actually that you can actually type something in there without paying, but you cannot be the initiator. The initiator have to be from the internet itself. Yeah. So how do you initiate? So initiate. There's a stigma in Malaysia. People don't want to send SMS to a premium number. What happened? Because a lot of these unscrupulous SMS operator making money out of cheating people. Yeah. They send SMS to you and say that please reply with on space GPRS. Why? If you don't reply, then your internet connection will be turned off. And this innocent user type on space GPRS. What happened? They actually subscribing to the 4 ringgit per week without knowing, and get cheated. Yeah. So people they're afraid to send to the short code. So okay, how do you overcome that? So I overcome that by not using SMS at all. Okay, I'm using actually a 1-800 number. People are comfortable with 1-800 number because 1-800 means that it's free. Nothing much. It's free. You can question that. But SMS, you can question because, oh, the SMS is not free. How do I know it's not free? As the user point of view. So we use 1-800 number. You actually call to a number. Yeah? 1-800-888-232. When you call that number, a screen will pop up on your phone. With that, you can actually type instruction in there. Just like old days of the Linux, you have to type instructions. Yeah. So we have done over here is that we actually have created a link from the phone to the internet without the user need to pay. Yep. So you can send email actually. You can send email and you can query the internet. You can do a search on the internet and get information directly in there. So that's actually just a base. So we start develop on that technology actually. Now because you can actually get access to the internet without having credit. Without having internet, without having a smartphone, normal phone you can do it. Yeah. So next is that